Arsenal get Vinicius Junior boost as Real Madrid star plans training striker mid-contract standoff. Gunners hoping to make Brazilian their statement summer signing. Arsenal target Vinicius Junior will not return to Real Madrid training this week. His contract standoff wears on. The Brazilian winger emerged as a target for the Gunners over the weekend and is entering the final 12 months of his current contract. Standard Sports understands Arsenal are yet to make a formal approach for the player. It is said, however, they are prepared to offer him an eye-watering contract in a bid to lure him away from Madrid, where he has plied his trade since 2018. Talks over a new deal for Vinicius ran aground last season, but Real is still keen to offer him a long-term extension, with negotiations expected to resume in the coming days. In the meantime, though, the Brazilian is not expected to report for pre-season training until his future is set in stone. He had been expected to return to Valdebebas by the end of the month, but he will stay away from the club's training ground until a new contract has been signed and sealed. Vinicius is thought to be leaning towards extending his Real contract rather than engineering a move this summer. The difference in valuation between his demands and Real's offer is not thought to be large, though it remains to be seen whether either party will give in. New Real head coach Jose Mourinho, meanwhile, is not willing to let him leave the club. Arsenal are expected to push for a marquee signing this summer after they were pipped by Chelsea in the race to sign Morgan Rogers. Vinicius' wage demands could prove a sticking point, though. He currently earns in the region of £400,000 per week and is pushing for a pay rise. Real are also close to a deal for the in-demand winger Yan Diamonde, though his potential signing is not expected to have any ramifications for Vinicius' future given the young Ivorian's ability to play across the front three. Jose Mourinho would oppose Arsenal signing Vinicius Junior this summer, as the newly returned Real Madrid manager has told the club he wants all his big names to stay. The Brazilian forward has been discussed as a potential target by Arsenal, currently in the midst of an underwhelming transfer window. There have been no talks between the two clubs about Vinicius, 26, although his current contract situation would naturally give some hope to a potential suitor. Arsenal's interest, first revealed by The Athletic, is understood to be genuine. Nevertheless, sources have indicated that Mourinho has made it clear to the Real hierarchy that he wants all his core squad players in situ and out of the conversation when it comes to sales. Vinicius presents a problem for Real in that he is out of contract at the end of June next year, and negotiations on a new deal have made little progress. There are also questions over his relationship with Mourinho in light of the Gianluca Prestiani episode last season. Regardless, Mourinho is adamant that he wants Vinicius, Kylian Mbappé and Jude Bellingham in his team. Real are also interested in Manchester City's World Cup winning Spain captain Rodri. The Real squad boycotted the Ballon d'Or ceremony when Rodri was given the award in 2024 ahead of Vinicius. The interest in Vinicius will give some encouragement to Arsenal fans that the club are responding to Mikel Arteta's appeal for a decisive summer. The Arsenal manager said in his press conference after the Champions League final defeat in May that he wanted the club to strengthen his squad. So far, Arsenal have signed the attacker Christos Zolis from Club Brugge for £34 million, but were blown out of the water by Chelsea on Morgan Rogers. They have also signed free agent goalkeeper Ilan Meslier.